you hear that I said it, spit it, I get it. We can supply you. Gotta know time unless you try to.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K.
I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay from good Jamaican. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up being on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Know yourself, know your worth. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pot, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California, live on 2K Sports. First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. A superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
Well, it's always nice to come home. You're comfortable, you're excited, and certainly you have the fans there looking for you to bring your best basketball and get a win. And oftentimes your fans can energize you when you're in your home building.
Yeah, and emotionally, that's a huge help. I mean, it doesn't necessarily always translate to your performance on the court, but I tell you what, it does give you that sense of confidence that you can get the job done.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for the Heat, Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Dang out there with Stoudemire, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. The shot by Wade, no good.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
Kevin, speaking to him about their game plan, he said it is all about taking care of the ball and not forcing anything. He said the one team that beats us more than any other is ourselves. If we get sloppy on offense, then it'll be a very tough game for us to win. It's something I stressed to them before the game. Let's see if they heard the message, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And getting good shots, guys, creating those quality opportunities is something Coach hopes to see here early on.
And you know, it's really something every coach wants to see, but I know where he's coming from. I mean, they've got to be smart with their shot selection if they hope to win this game.
And, you know, guys, getting that good shot selection is going to depend on their ball and player movement. I mean, they have to be free-flowing, not stagnant.
Here's Green after Joe Johnson's score. Curry outside. Again, Curry missing. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Utah.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
Greg, they were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
Now Curry. After the missed 3 from Luol Deng, Curry attacking. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Johnson kicks to Dragic. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got his first points in this one. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Here's Barnes, following the score by Luol Deng. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson passes to Barnes. Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also this basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Here's Dragic. The Warriors making the shot. And there's the feed to Dang. Here's Stoudemire. It's stolen by Bogut. It's Curry outside. Here's Green. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And then for Miami, Whiteside's checked in for Stoudemire. Winslow comes in for Joe Johnson. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
Here's Rush. Green left side. And stolen by Whiteside. Passes it to Winslow. Pulls up from the corner. It's rebounded by Livingston.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
That gives them the lead. Barbosa's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And that's now 9 points for Draymond Green. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive, and I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah,
Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
Now, here's Richardson, following the miss by Draymond Green. Richardson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Golden State's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Rush kicks to Spates. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Here's Winslow. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Really, it's off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Curry in at the point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. No good from Wade. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Now Curry. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. And he gets it to go. Richardson with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Right side a screen. Richardson dishes to Winslow. Back to Richardson.
You just do not want to give up defense. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And so here is Miami. Following the score by Golden State. Johnson, a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Whiteside.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
Johnson against Barnes. And it's Johnson penetrating. And the layup is good. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Curry after Joe Johnson's score. It's tipped. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the officials signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Spates checked in for Golden State. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Richardson.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now here's Dragic. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. A floater. The shot will not go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of throwing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that thing. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. You can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened listen to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Johnson. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaway.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Back to Dang. A 3-ball. Rebound by Anderson Varejao.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Shot clock at 5. Rush from outside. And another 3 for Golden State. Wade against Barbosa. The drive by Wade. Got a piece of it. Here's Rush. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we've reached halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Nobody had an answer for Draymond Green in the first. He had 9 points and 2 rebounds. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap near. Draymond Green getting it done today.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Stoudemire out there with Dang, and it's Johnson in at the small forward spot. Here's Stoudemire, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Warriors leading by 9. It's Curry with the drive. That's good. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
And he gets it to go.
The assist, Walt Dang.
Good. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Thompson against Dragic. Stoudemire, the screen. Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Dragic with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Dragic the pass to Johnson. Outside Dang. 3-pointer. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Barnes. Thompson against Johnson. And the Warriors get it back. They kick it out to Green. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's Thompson again missing. The Heat trail by 11. Teardrop shot, and Dragic puts it in.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And it was a very public fallout out between Goran Dragic and the Suns front office. That was a real tense few weeks there before ultimately he was traded.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Then for the Heat, Whiteside's checked in for Stoudemire. Winslow comes in for Joe Johnson. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. Richardson against Barbosa. Clock at 6. Pass to Looney. 11 feet away. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. And, of course, Dragic was traded to Miami last season. Said he felt betrayed by the Suns front office, which spurred him wanting out of Phoenix into South Florida.
Yeah, you know what? We'll never know the whole truth about that situation, but Dragic said they told him one thing with personnel and did something else.
And there's the pass to Looney. It's up a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Whiteside's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And here's Dragic. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Richardson, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Rush outside, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Dragic. Takes a 3. Verejao grabs the board. Warriors leading by 7. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Livingston, no luck. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Right side, a screen. Feeds it to Dragic. Lets it go with a 3. Shot's good. Dragic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.